Great, I found the one this week.
Okay.
Ah, here we go, guys. So, uh, yeah, I mistakenly went into our banners of last week, and first on the agenda, we're going to talk about history made down in Amsterdam. History made in Glory Collision 5, live from Rotterdam Ahoy Arena in Netherlands. A new interim Glory heavyweight champion of the world, Tariq Cookie Osaro. Big win, big victory. I want you to be honest with me. Did you did you watch this fight, or did you catch the highlights, or did you catch did you rewatch it after?
Hmm. No, what I watched was not even highlights. It was just the knockout.
No, but you saw it was the same fight that they knocked out the referee, right?
Yeah.
No,
Yeah, I saw that
yes.
too.
So you saw that as well, right?
So
Yeah. So, just so you know, why we were saying history and why this is a big deal is because Glory title is one of the things that eluded a very famous Nigerian kickboxer, New Zealander, Israel Adesanya. He he went through the tournament, qualified to fight the champion, and the champion at the time, Alex Pereira, he beat Easy for the Glory title that time, and that was one of the things that Easy actually wanted to win. But yeah, so as I was saying, it eluded him. So let's talk about Tariq and how impressive this was. Cause coming into this fight, he was an underdog. How impressed were you, my brother, with the
uh,
knockouts that you watched?
very impressed, very impressed. Honestly, I love watching kickboxing because there's like it's all action, start to finish. So I was impressed. I'm very happy for him. Um, I must say I wasn't too sure of what to expect from this fight because teammates that have trained together for so long, putting them in the ring to compete for the greatest honor in their weight class, it can be dicey to negotiate. Like, do you want to hit too hard? You don't want to knock him out. You don't want to cause any serious damage. I mean, you know him, you know his family, you know all of that, his kids and everything. So it can get difficult to put yourself in that kind of situation. So I'm really happy that they gave us a show. Um, unlike Merab and his friend that are refusing to fight each other. Let me just throw that arrow that way.
Yeah,
But
well,
yeah,
I
very
must say, a lot of
impressed.
people were writing out Tariq coming into this fight. Obviously, uh, Antonio has been known for Antonio Plazibat. I'm sorry if I botched your name. Has been known for his finishing, so he finishes a lot of fights. I believe he
Hmm.
has 16 KOs, and I'm not one to analyze kickboxing, to be honest. I don't really understand kickboxing to that extent to tell you, oh, who's a technical fighter. I mostly learn when I watch and I listen to the commentary because they try to put some experienced people in there. But I would say this is really huge. I don't know what Tariq's plans are. Being a heavyweight and a kickboxer is a remedy for a superstar in MMA. I'm trying to make a case for him crossing over into MMA and then making crossing into the UFC because with the knockout power that he has and the leg kick ability, I don't know about his grappling. I think he's going to make a very exciting heavyweight in MMA. I hope we could get an interview with him to talk to him uh, about his career moving forward. I must also add, he did not win the title. He won the interim title, so there would likely be a unification bout down the line sometime this year. I believe the champion is Rico Verhoeven. So we would understand who will be the undisputed glory heavyweight champion at that point. But I think even he wouldn't want to rest on his laurels right now. He will be looking to unify the interim and the heavyweight title, which would be a big payday for him, I believe. I think this is his biggest achievement in his career so far because this is probably the biggest night in kickboxing the whole of this year. There were about like four title fights on that card, which is crazy. Which is crazy to say because in the UFC, for example, because we keep on using UFC as an example, you cannot see four titles on one card. So,
It's
but
not
then Glory being like the alma mater of kickboxing, and it's really huge down here in Europe and in the Netherlands to be exact, because we've seen people like Cedric Doumbé make his name out of here. Cedric Doumbé became like a proper star out just being from Glory. So yeah, I guess I rambled a lot. Do you have anything you would want to add?
yeah, just on the him crossing over to MMA, I think that would be the logical move for him, like down the line. That's where the money is. I think he has everything to be a superstar. We'll probably dovetail into the next topic, but a famous goat in that division said you need about a year to learn grappling. So I guess if he puts in the work, at least just to get a takedown defense, something to work with, and then he can, transition easily into MMA.
Yeah, another thing you should know is, or we should know, or you watching should know is that MMA, kickboxing fighters or kickboxers and boxers, they are not necessarily new to grappling because most of the gyms that they train in there train with MMA fighters as well. We know that the MMA fighters, when they have like marquee matches, they bring in strikers and wrestlers and grapplers in those disciplines to come and like mimic whoever they are fighting. So I would say he has probably done a lot of sparring with MMA fighters. He has done a lot of sparring in maybe grappling and whatever. He's not really new to that. So I don't think do I think he needs like a long time to polish his grappling? I don't think it's very necessary, but obviously he needs to focus on that. But what do you think about?
If he's going up against John Jones, my guy, he needs the time.
Omo, we're not
If he's going up
talking John
against the
Jones. We're
best
not
of the
talking John
best.
Jones. Okay, okay,
No,
okay,
I know.
okay.
I'm just saying, like, if he's going to go into MMA, he wants to, I don't know, make wave there, be a champion. Like, all of them
Mm,
step into the organization hoping to one day be champion. So I don't think just being invited to camps or sparring here and there or watching people spar is going to actually do the job. I mean, people will come for you like big time as a weakness if you are from like that kind of kickboxing background. So I think if he's going to really, really make a statement in MMA, I think he has to like put in the work.
yeah, and one last thing, I agree with you. I agree with you. He has to put in the work. I believe he agrees as well. He's likely going to watch this because how many people will be talking about this online? So, yo, Tariq, what's up, my guy? How far now? So, yeah, I agree. I agree with you, and I believe he agrees as well. I really want to see what will be his next step. The big money right now is in MMA. He would likely want to like maybe if I was a kickboxer and I'm fighting in an organization like Glory, I would want to take the biggest title I can, and that is the unification fight that will come up probably before the end of the year. I'm sure he would have to bet on himself to do that first before he, because it looks very good for your resume to like cross over into MMA and it'd be like
Hmm.
former glory heavyweight kickboxing champion, you know. Um, yeah,
I mean,
because
look at like the people who have come just because of that resume. They've been able to like jump the queue, jump the line. So I think he'll probably get
there's only
something
one
similar
person.
to
There's only one person that did that, and it's Alex Pereira.
Pereira. I
And
mean,
and
I
he did
mean,
that because Easy allowed him to do that.
yeah, but like if you okay, so he comes into the MMA and then he like
Mm.
absolutely destroys the first two people that he sent his way. Like just because of that, okay, he was a former champion. Like plus the heavyweight needs shaking up, my guy.
Yeah, the heavyweight division is a bit meh. Yeah, this guy, the guy from Suriname, the heavyweight from Suriname, the one that Ngannou cancelled one time like that, kill his hype. Rosenstruck, Rosenstruck,
Rosenstrike. Yeah.
Rosenstruck. He was like a very decorated kickboxer, wasn't he?
I'm not sure, but he's been beating black and blue by the best of the best. So
Yeah, but like he always like I think he was on a tear. He was undefeated before he met Ngannou. He was on a tear. He was knocking people left and right. You understand?
yeah, yeah, he
It was
has serious power.
yeah. So like his striking is crazy, man. His striking is crazy. So if a kickboxer like Tariq like this now, if they give him a favorable matchup, someone that doesn't want to grapple like that, omo, na birds, man. Na person go sleep. Yo, okay, guys. Uh, as you can tell, we've been doing a lot of MMA references because kickboxing is not really our niche. But yeah, we had to show some love to the Nigerian first ever Nigerian glory kickboxing champion. All right. From one heavyweight, we move to another heavyweight, just in the neighboring country of Nigeria.